So a lot of people have different ideas of what scamming is. Some people say it's stealing an item, some people say it is getting ripped off pretty much, and there's tons and tons of different ways that people say that's what scamming is. So in this video we're going to be going over the definition of scamming and how to prevent it in this video. So I hope you guys do enjoy. So scamming is physically stealing somebody's item after ready to trade. So for example, if I drop this axe, so let's say if there's a trade, right? So 50k for this axe, they agree to it. You drop the item, they say, okay, give me the axe and I'll give you 50k, for example. You drop the axe, they pick it up, right? So now they've got the item, they leave, or they just disappear and say bye, or whatever the case is. They've taken your item without paying for it after agreeing to pay for it. So another case is what people say is dropping an item. So you drop an item, you say, anyone want to trade? Well, you physically dropped the item, so that's on you. That's not scamming, that's just them picking up a free item. Obviously there's tons and tons of other cases, and people will have their own kind of input on what scamming is, but in this video I'll be covering what I believe it is and everything that you need to know. So let's carry on. Okay guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, it would be absolutely awesome. Let's see if we can hit 30,000 subscribers. When we hit 30k subscribers, we are going to be doing a Robux giveaway. So make sure you do subscribe so we can hit 30k subs so we can get that giveaway going. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about people getting scammed and all of that kind of stuff, and I'm getting a lot of messages of people actually, you know, saying they lost stuff and then they're asking me for stuff. So in this video I'll be showing you, ways to prevent yourself sort of getting scammed and kind of maximize your chances to not get scammed at all. However, this is not 100% safe, but as long as if you don't put people on your whitelist, you will be a-okay, alright? So let's say if somebody comes up to you and says, I will trade you a vendor machine, I'll trade you an industrial machine for a ice block. So you'll say, okay, let's work out a trade. So the first thing that they might do is come up to you and say open trade. I drop an item and then you run to it and then you pick up the item and then you run back. That is not really a good way of doing it. Yes, sometimes they're legit, alright? Sometimes they're legit, but in most cases they might take their chances and try getting both items. So the way to prevent this is either doing it through a vendor machine. Maybe you could put a vendor machine here and a vendor machine here, and then you could put like one item in there and then the other. But the thing is, guys, it's not 100%, it's trust at the end of the day. So if it's my case, I don't really trade, okay? If anything, I just set up vendor machines on my base. If people buy it, then they buy it. If they don't, then they don't at the end of the day. So what I tend to do is, let's say if somebody wants to trade, let's say if they wanted gifts, for example, I only do money trades because it's through vendor machines, right? So I keep it safe. So what I want to do, I want to put vendor machines here, and then you want to put the item you want. Make sure you put the money up first, because as soon as you put the item in, they could buy it and then potentially rip you off, alright? So look, alright, I did it to 188,000, right? So they can now buy this for 188,000. So that is the way I do it. I don't do it item for item. I only do money for item trades, and with that money then you can go buy stuff from other people's stores that may have the item you want. That is the safest way of doing it. Don't put anyone on your whitelist. Okay, in some cases, people may want to help you build, right? So what I would potentially do if somebody was offering to build, and maybe it's a friend, what I would do is pick up all my valuable items. Nothing personal on them, but it's always safer than being sorry and getting scammed. So it is always good picking up all your items that may be rarity or very, very expensive, like these gifts, for example. People may actually come over to my base, help me build, and then last minute take these gifts with right underneath my nose. Legit, it's crazy. Honestly, in Islands I haven't been scammed once, alright? I've almost been scammed, but I was never actually scammed inside of islands. So that's the kind of way I do it. I always play it smart. So I always do vending machine trades. I don't really do open trades. I did do an open trade with Fofo. It went really well. So I appreciate Fofo for actually, you know, being legit. That was early game, that when he was new to the channel. Yeah, so it doesn't matter who it is. It could be your best friend. You know, they might be interested in the snow globe. So you kind of see them going over to it. Alright, they try and build closer to the item they want. Honestly, I have no idea exactly. But at the end of the day, just be careful on what you do, because you never know, you could potentially be a victim of a scam. So I recommend just doing trades. Don't add anyone to your whitelist. Look, if you want to give away an item for money, stick a vending machine up. Don't give them whitelist, because if you give them whitelist, they can access this as well. I wish there is a lock system on vending machines and stuff like that, so other people can't access it. That would be really good. Or destroy it, like the statue item. That was pretty good, because you can actually lock that. Well, Islands locked it, so nobody can take it or any other person can. So that was really good on Islands' behalf. I would want to see something coming out for every single item. While it's in the inventory, you can lock it, put in the lock, and it protects the item on your base when you place it. That would be absolutely insane. Or maybe when you have it in your hand, there will be an icon and you can lock it. So it would be really good if something like that was added to rarer items or more valuable items. That would be awesome. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Also, if there's any other kind of trading ideas you have that prevents people from scamming you, make sure you leave it down in the comments down below. So very soon we are going to be hosting an Islands giveaway on some of the key areas of bases and stuff like that. So industrial ovens, industrial sawmills, all of those kind of stuff. So I'll be making a video on that very soon, of actually giving away tons of those items. Also, we do daily giveaways of Islands stuff inside of the Discord, so make sure you check that out. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you do smack a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me that you are enjoying this video. So let me know down in the comments, what videos do you want to see on the channel? Do you want to see other games other than Islands? Do you want to see Islands? What? Let me know down below what you want to see. So there's a lot of other ways to trade, alright? You can trade through chests, but the thing is, if you want the most, I would say 85% chance, best method to trade, do vending machine trades, alright? Just do money for items. It's the most easiest. Okay, some people like trading item for item. I mean, if they're a legit seller and you've traded with them before and they haven't, then obviously you may be able to trust them. But remember, everyone could potentially take your item. So in most cases, it wouldn't be called a scam. It would be mostly called maybe a rip-off or anything on those lines. But we're talking about physically taking their item and not giving anything for it, alright? That is the definition of scamming. Not ripping off, where you give an item for an item and you turn out that it's only 40k and the item that you sold him was 20 mil, alright? So that is not the way. What I'm saying, it is the vending machine trades that, you know, you're doing money for items. Maybe if somebody takes your item, so let's say if you drop an axe to trade someone, and then somebody comes over and they say, okay, I'll give you 50k for it. You drop the item and they just take it and leave. That is pretty much the definition of scamming. So people have their own ideas of what the definition is of scamming. However, that is pretty much that on everything you really need to know. So if you don't want to get scammed, the best thing to do is vending machine trades, alright? I'm going to be saying this a lot. Vending machine trades is the way to go. Saying it a lot. However, we need to clear out our farm up here, because we do have a lot, I think. However, the light hasn't turned on, so I'm guessing I don't really have too much. So let's have a look in here. Alright, nothing. Oh, okay, we have onions in there. Perfect. Right, 230. That's perfect. Right, what we need to do. Oh, let's just pick that one up. Right, we want to head all the way down here, right, and then head through here. We need to sell this, so we're slowly getting more and more money, because if you're a new player, it may help you a lot. Right, okay, we need to have a look around. So sell crops, let's scroll down to onions, let's click. So 6k. All right, that's pretty good for 200 odd onions, so that's pretty good. Alright, so I think I'm going to leave this video here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you do smack a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Safe trading, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.